If you are producing ultra-pure water to support an industrial process, no doubt you're using a series of analytics to monitor the overall health of your water system. Conductivity, pH, dissolved oxygen, TOC, they're all likely to be measurements you're collecting on a regular basis. If you're releasing water for use in pharmaceutical manufacturing, you're also closely monitoring your system from a microbiological perspective. Small numbers of bacteria quickly become highly problematic for water that's regulated against pharmacopeal guidelines. Since you're already using a TOC measurement system, couldn't you also use it to report bioburden measurements? Convenient? Yes. Realistic? No. TOC measurements reflect the amount of organic contamination in a water system. These organics can include a wide variety of compounds, small molecules, large molecules, complex mixtures, and they can be introduced from sources both inside and outside the water system. Regardless of the source, organic contaminants are highly soluble and get homogeneously distributed throughout the water system. So TOC measurements are reported in terms of concentration per unit volume. Bioburden measurements reflect the number of bacteria in a water system. Microorganisms are certainly organic in nature, but they're living organisms with cell walls and a high percentage of water. They eat, they reproduce, they propel themselves around in the water, and they exist as single-celled organisms or in colonies. They're particulate in nature and not homogeneously distributed through the water system. So bioburden measurements are collected at multiple points and are reported in terms of numbers, or colonies per unit volume. Despite them containing high levels of water, bacteria contain very little carbon relative to the amount of dissolved organic carbon in the water. Many, many thousands of microbes present in a water system would still only be equivalent to 1 ppb of carbon due to organic contamination. By the time you had enough bacteria to produce a meaningful TOC concentration, your water would be cloudy or would smell funny. And you really wouldn't need a TOC sensor to tell you that. For more information, visit this URL.